Are you ready to start your journey to become a cabin crew with one of the world's most prestigious airlines, Etihad Airways? Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Marta and I'm a former Etihad Airways cabin crew member. My journey was far from easy. If you're new here, I faced rejection 3 times with Emirates and once with Qatar Airways, but every time I analyzed what happened, I learned from it, and I went further and further in the process. Eventually, that persistence led me my dream job with Etihad Airways. And in today's video, I'm answering one of the most common questions I get from aspiring cabin crew members: how to join Etihad Airways. And I want you to know that the aviation industry is constantly evolving. It's very dynamic and the process, of course, can change. However, this year, 2025, you have 2 options. You can either apply online for the cabin crew worldwide position on Etihad's official careers website, or attend an open day, which is a walk-in event and doesn't require any invitation. If you find out about the open day, for example, on my Instagram, and you meet all the requirements, you're good to go. But before you apply or attend the open day, I really encourage you to do your homework first. So visit Etihad's official website, learn about their mission, vision, values, their reputation in the industry, and read about the recent updates, because this is important. Of course, get familiar with their base in Abu Dhabi, because when you understand the airline's culture and the goals, you can identify your strengths, align yourself with the candidate profile they are looking for, you can craft a strong CV, and you can start your journey with confidence. And let's talk about the online application process first. If you know your airline well, if you have a strong CV, visit the website and just submit your application. Make sure all the information is accurate, attach your CV, answer their questions, and just wait for the next step. And the next step is usually the video introduction. You will be asked to answer 3 questions within a set time. Of course, you need to record yourself. Each question has a time limit, but what's great, you will have multiple chances to record before you submit. And the questions are usually about your work experience, your motivation, your skills. And my tips for this stage: of course, stick to the deadline. Submit your video early to show that you're very serious about this job. Follow every instruction carefully. Align your answers with what the airline is looking for. Of course, make sure your grooming is on point, and make sure to manage your time wisely, because you have up to 60 seconds to answer your question. Use positive body language, speak clearly, and speak with the confidence, and of course, smile and maintain this good energy. After that, again, just wait patiently and stay positive, because you're doing great. What's next? If you pass, the next step depends on your location. If you're based in the UAE, you might be invited to an assessment day in Abu Dhabi. If you're, let's say, in Poland, you might be invited to an open day, as these open days are often held in Europe. If you're somewhere Etihad doesn't usually recruit in person, they don't usually have any open assessment events, they don't even operate flights there, for example, Brazil, you might be invited to a virtual assessment day. So let's talk about this now. In my experience, virtual assessment day is a team-style meeting. So you'll meet other candidates and the recruiter. First, you will have a short introduction, and then you will have your one-on-one interview. And the recruiter will ask you about your experience, about your skills, and how you align with the airline's values, how you handle real-life situations. Sometimes they will give you a quick task, so be ready to show your strengths here. Here are my tips. First of all, just know your airline. Identify your strengths. Ensure you have a strong internet connection. Ensure you have a clean, distraction-free background. Of course, dress elegantly, log in early, keep positive body language, be polite, be respectful, and remember that the energy you give out is the energy you attract. If you pass, you will need to do an English test. And I know many people panic about this, but here's my perspective. It's not difficult because if you've made it this far, you have what it takes. It's just time consuming. So my advice, no rush, no stress. Take your time and complete each section, as you will have many sections, carefully. And again, as always, just please stick to the deadline. After that, you will receive your offer letter, so submit your documents on time again. Ask the onboarding team if anything is unclear and double check everything before you submit. If everything is okay here, you will get your date of joining. So be proud of you. Now let's talk about the in-person path. If you're invited to an open day or assessment day, or you find out about the open day without applying beforehand, I want you to know that the both events are very similar and you should be ready for 2 days. Doesn't matter if we are talking about open day or assessment day, 2 days. So day 1 starts with a CV job. You'll have a few questions to answer about your work experience, about your motivation, about your skills. There will be a card activity to evaluate your skills, and they will check your height, your tattoos, your scars, any piercings. So they will measure to ensure you are at least 160 centimeters tall, and they will just quickly assess that you have no visible tattoos, scars, piercings in the company uniform. And if you pass the first day, you'll be invited to return the next day and continue with a group discussion and your final interview. So group discussion is to evaluate your skills, especially teamwork, and to check how you interact with others. Then you will have your final interview, where the recruiter will ask you just a few more questions, making sure that you're a right fit for this role and the right fit for this airline. Also be prepared here for a small task to check how you handle real-life situation. And keep in mind that you're applying to one of the best airlines in the world. And there is a lot of competition. Many people will be there, but only just a few will get through. So your goal is to stand out from the very beginning and just be prepared. Because if you're not prepared, you failed and you need to wait at least 6 months to reapply. And here are my tips for assessment or open day. Make sure you present yourself professionally in every way. Meet all the requirements, know your airline, and be clear about your strengths. Have a strong CV, dress smartly, speak fluent English, keep positive body language, and most importantly, just show confidence. Because confidence really makes a difference. And if you don't feel confident yet, don't worry, you still have time. Check out my video on how to boost your confidence with a small simple habits, what to say during interviews to sound more confident, and how to handle stress when things get intense. And if you pass, you'll have the same English test, then you will get the offer letter, and then you will get your date of joining. Which process is better? The one that's available to you right now. From my experience, I can tell you that the virtual recruitment takes longer because the stages are spread over weeks or even months. In-person recruitment can be faster because many steps happen in just 2 days. But either way, guys, the goal is the same. So just apply, just keep going. And of course, I'm keeping my fingers crossed for all of you, whichever path you take. Please feel free to join my platforms for more tips. Stay positive and remember that your time will come. If this video helped you, please subscribe to my channel, give it a like, and leave a comment if you have any questions. I would love to support you on this journey, and see you in the next video. Bye!